and welcome to Gusto News on Gusto TV Africa. Yes, my name is Ima, and yes, on today's news we have Benson, we also have Naira Marley, and I'll be rounding up the news with Leah, yes, DMW's first lady. But before going on to what we have for today, I'm going to say thank you for all you do for us on the channel. We see all of it and we really do appreciate you. Also, if you're coming across this channel for the very first time, guys, please do not forget to subscribe, and also do not forget to click on the post notification bell so as to know when we drop new content and new videos for you. So starting off the news, we have Benson. Yes, Benson has been in the news recently because of his song For Days that actually dropped, and the fact that he didn't actually give his fans this particular song titled Kilometer, the remix with Zinoliski, that they've been begging him to drop for a while. When he dropped 4 Days, people came out to talk about the fact that they did not actually want 4 Days and they actually want the Kilometer remix with Zinoliski. So yes, he's been in the news for the one, and also he's been in the news recently because he's been dropping some tweets on Twitter, and people are like, okay, what is going on with Benson? Is something happening behind the scene that we actually do not really know about? But then Benson has actually come out to clear the air that, okay, you know what you guys are actually thinking is not what is happening. All right, so the first tweet he made, he said, judge a man by his actions and not what people say about him. And people are like, okay, what has Benson actually heard that's making him come out to talk about the fact that, judge a man by his actions and not what you've heard about him? He was this particular tweet made people to feel like, okay, there's actually something going on behind the scene that we actually do not really know about. And he went ahead to tweet, God bless me times 10 since I went independent. And people were like, okay, did Benson actually have some issues with his former management that we did not know about? And people came out talking about the fact that he was indirectly trying to shade his former boss BURNA Boy and BURNA Boy's management, coming out to talk about the fact that God has blessed him times 10 since he decided to be independent and do things his own way. And people are like, okay, something is actually going on. Benson, do not allow Odogu to actually see this tweet, because this might actually start up something else. But then Benson has decided to come out and clear the air and say, okay, do you know what, guys, I do not have an issue with my former boss and I do not have an issue with my former management. And this is what Benson actually had to say. Okay, so the singer said, signing with Spaceship was so amazing. I got like 9 million streams with my remix in April. BURNA heard my song Leno in the club and vibed with it and signed me in 2020, but it was a year contract and I did not renew it. I didn't renew the contract after a year because I wanted to do things on my own differently. I have seen how it works around there and it does not necessarily float with me. Affiliation is great when it's working for you. I told BURNA I wanted to do it on my own and I'll make him proud, and he told me to go along. So he has come out to talk about the fact that when he was in the management, he saw how things were actually being run there, and he felt like, okay, this is not my kind of style and this is not what I want. And he actually had to speak to his former boss BURNA Boy, and BURNA Boy told him, you know what, you have my blessings, go out and make me proud and all of that. So Benson has actually come out to say, I do not have an issue with my former management and I also do not have an issue with my boss. So you guys should really stop all the assumptions and actually stop with all the rumors. All right, guys, so away from Benson, we have Naira Marley. Yes, Naira Marley was in the news previously because of 2 guys that actually signed under his label, that's Zinoliski and Mohbad, when they had the whole NDLA issue and they got busted and all of that. And Mohbad came out to cry for help and talked about the fact that they wanted to kill him, they're trying to set him up and everything. And Naira Marley had to fly down to the country to make sure that these guys were actually fine. But after this, Mohbad actually went silent and people were like, okay, what's happening with Mohbad? What's happening with Mohbad? He has not come out to say anything. Are you sure Mohbad is fine? Then all of a sudden we saw a video of Naira Marley, Zinoliski and Mohbad chilling, and people were like, okay, you know what, things are actually really cool with these guys. And all of a sudden Mohbad actually went quiet. And they're like, okay, what's happening with this guy? Why has he gone quiet? Then all of a sudden, we also saw that, Naira Marley unfollowed Mohbad on Instagram, and Mohbad, went ahead to wipe out his Instagram page. And people are like, okay, maybe Mohbad is not signed to Naira Marley's record label anymore. But Naira Marley has not come out to give an official statement to say, okay, do you know what, Mohbad is not signed under my label. And also Mohbad has not actually come out to say anything. But before then, Mohbad dropped a very emotional songs, talking about things I had to go through and all of that in the music industry. But then these people have not come out to say, okay, do you know what, Mohbad is not not signed, Mohbad is not signed under my management, or Mohbad has not actually come out to say, okay, do you know what, I am not signed into or under Naira Marley's management anymore. But that's not what we have Naira Marley in the news right now. So Naira Marley, you know, gave us an update to say he's going to be dropping his first album after Ramadan. So yes, you guys should know what, keep your fingers crossed, get your earpiece ready, I know, because Naira Marley is going to be dropping his first album after Ramadan, after the whole fasting. All right, guys, so lastly on the news, we have Leah. Yes, Leah, the first lady of DMW, like she calls herself, and like Davido actually calls her. Yeah, she's the first lady of the DMW, the Tati BG gang. All right, this was the last body of work that Leah had, and on this particular one she had Alari, she had Lakivi Bottle featuring Davido, she also have Years Ago, she has Melo, she has Adua, and she has Olodumare. Sorry, I'm not Yoruba. So, you know, after she dropped this particular body of work, she felt like, okay, do you know what, some of the songs on this particular EP are actually doing, you know, a whole lot of numbers and doing well. Why not try to remix this and get the best, you know, artist who is going to kill this particular one with me on it? And she decided, okay, the best pick for this particular song, Adwa, is Simi. I know she came on her Instagram handle to talk about the fact that she was really excited to have Simi on this particular one. We know that Simi, yes, is a very good singer, and she knows how to kill any song, you know, she actually jump on. So yes, Leah is featuring Simi on this particular one, Adwa Dream Me. So guys, you know, go run up these numbers, go listen to this song, and come tell us in the comment section what you think about this one. All right, guys, so with Leah, I'll be rounding up the news for today. Tell us what you think about the news in the comment section, guys, and as usual, we'll be in the comment section reading and also commenting to some of your comments, if not all of them. We see what you do for us here on the channel, and we really do appreciate you. All right, guys, bye for now. My name is Emma.